U.S. Soccer's player development initiatives represent a milestone in the development of this game in our country. It's something that has developed over many, many years, and for the first time ever, we are in a position to align the entire youth soccer landscape to standardize the way that we go about developing players. We're keeping the player in the middle, as it should be. The child, the player, that has to be the focus of everything we do. We want to put the individual player into the best and most appropriate developmental environments we can so that they get into the game, enjoy the game, hopefully fall in love with and become passionate about the game and play it even longer. So the standards that we have created and the mandates that go along with them are the best practice ideas for how we can develop the game further and at some level create better and better players working toward elite and world-class level.
Small-sided standards are critically important to creating consistency in the environment. Players need to be able to transition from one model to the next when you look at 4v4, 7v7, 9v9, and have an understanding of what they need to learn at each of these different incremental stages so that coaches understand what needs to be done, players understand the environment that they're in, and it has a real consistency in terms of the education that's being provided to coaches so they can understand how to take that education and translate it to the field.
The reason that we did birth year registration was to focus on the individual player rather than the team. Based on certain registration cycles as it relates to how teams are selected, we often get tripped up by the players that are bigger, faster, stronger. Yet over longer periods of time, they don't necessarily pan out to be the most successful players, especially at the professional international levels. The soccer landscape in the U.S. is diverse, which can be a strength. Yet how it is that soccer is organized and the experience that people have has been a little disjointed. So providing uniformity across the landscape we felt was important and something that our membership base was also asking for. Soccer in the U.S. should be unique to what it is that we're looking to achieve and how it is we want to do it given the demands of our landscape. Yet there are lots of lessons to be learned from other Legion soccer nations, and we felt that this change in particular would put us on the right trajectory over the long term.
There became a need and a desire from U.S. Soccer to create a one standard, one mandate approach to developing players for all of our member organizations. That means anyone involved in U.S. Soccer and all of its members and every player playing within that, about 4.5 million players, that they could follow, that there would be alignment, there'd be structure, and there'd be a standard by which all of us can develop our players. We've taken that step and driven that from the Federation perspective and are ready to implement it starting August 1st. The United States Soccer Federation's Player Development Initiatives is a program ultimately that will ensure the future of soccer in this country.